Hey friends, so we are on day 20 of 21 days of breath work, and I'm really excited about our session today because we are going to do integrative breath work, and this is the technique that I use with my clients in my sessions. And the integrative breath work is all about integrating our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual experiences all in one. The technique is very easy, but when done for a really long time, it is where we get the term breath work from. So we're actually working our body in this breath. So what we do is we bring our breath in through the belly, up through the heart, exhaling, just like we've done in past videos, except in this particular case, we're going to focus simply on this connected circular fashion in and of itself. We're not going to integrate any other breath or any other theory or chakra movement with it. We're going to just be integratively breathing. Now, this specific technique is a very powerful process, and it will help you feel alive. It will help you feel your body. After a few minutes or so of doing this particular technique, you may feel lightheaded or dizzy, or you're going to start to notice sensations in your body, tingling, a buzzing sensation, or even the vibration. And it's all natural, it's all normal, right? It's just us taking oxygen into the body and kind of making our cells alive. We're creating an aliveness within the body. So we're only going to do about 5 to 10 minutes of this breath technique. It is highly recommended that if you want to do this technique any longer, that you please reach out to me or another breathwork practitioner in your area. Integrative breathwork in its original form is known as rebirthing. And when done for a prolonged period of time, anywhere between 20, 30, 40, up to an hour minutes long, it will allow you to experience a very deep emotional release, and it will bring up memories, unconscious material, things that we're not really tuned into on a regular basis. So you're going to want to have someone with you, a support system, if you choose to do it for a longer period of time. But for those of us who just want to explore the aliveness of the breath and the body and really tuning in, doing it for 5, 7, maybe even 10 minutes is perfectly fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some of the techniques that we've already learned in our days prior. We're going to be doing the in through the belly, up through the heart, exhaling. So we're going to create this circular fashion, this circular movement with our breath. We're going to eliminate the pause. So we're not going to be pausing at the top of the breath when the inhale meets the exhale. And we're not going to be pausing when the inhale meets the exhale, top and bottom, you know what I'm saying. And so you're going to kind of just breathe into this, and basically it's an active inhale. So we're kind of working towards the inhale. So we're breathing in, up through the belly, up through the heart, and when you take that deep breath in, the exhale is going to want to just happen on its own. It's going to want to freely release. And that's the beauty of this breath, that we're going to actively take an inhale and we're going to passively let the exhale go. And that's the practice, is allowing that exhale to really just let go of itself. We're not going to push, we're not going to blow. So it's not going to sound like this. Or it's not going to sound like this. Right? What we want it to sound like is we just want to surrender that exhale. And for several of us, many of us, me included, that was really challenging in the beginning. So here we go. I'm going to guide you through. I'm going to join in on this practice. I'm going to use my words for the first minute or two just to get us going. And then for the last about 5 minutes, we're going to breathe on our own. I'm just going to be here with you, breathing with you. So if you have any questions going forward, please drop them in the comments below and I'll be happy to get back to you. This is a very powerful technique and I want to hear your questions. So back straight, sitting with intention, shoulders relaxed. You can also do this lying down if you wish. I'm choosing to sit upright today. Heart open. Let's take 3 reset breaths together, exhaling fully. Now you notice for the reset breath, we breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. For this particular technique, we want to stay in one channel. So if you choose to go in through the nose, then come out through the nose. If you choose to go in through the mouth, come out through the mouth. If the tingling or the sensations become too much for you, just slow your breath down. Open your eyes. At that time, if you've chosen to close them, just bring yourself back into the awareness of where you are. It will dissipate, it's only temporary. But what that is, it's your body feeling energy. We talked a lot about this breath containing more than just oxygen. It's an energetic experience. So that's what we're going to experience today. All right, so I'm going to choose to breathe in and out through my mouth. You find what's right for you. So here we go. In through the belly, up through the heart, exhale. Beginning to slow your breath down a little bit. Staying connected. Coming back to resting breath in and out through the nose and just experiencing your body. Allowing the pauses to happen naturally. Just feeling and experiencing the energy, the vibration you feel within. Rubbing the hands together for a few seconds. Shaking it out. You may feel a lot of energy in your hands. I sure do. What a gift. So after doing that and kind of feeling into it, I'm going to recommend that you stick with 5 minutes on that. That was even charging for me, and I've been doing this for a long time. So if you're starting out and this is new to you, keep it at 5 minutes. Stand corrected. Allow yourself, after you complete this breath, to really feel and experience that sensation within your body, because we want to have that body experience. We can reduce tension. We can lessen our anxiety. It allows us to open our heart to what's possible, brings awareness to our present moment. And of course, we're balancing that parasympathetic nervous system. So as we breathe in, when we exhale, we're allowing that letting go, that breath down and out to help us release any tension or anxiety, which is helping us to balance that parasympathetic. And it also allows us to stimulate the vagus nerve, which is the nerve that runs from the brain all the way through the body and really teaches us and helps us to understand all the sensations in our body. And we'll post more on that specific one later, because that's a whole course in itself. So friends, thank you for breathing with me. Day 20. Tomorrow we're going to breathe in a distracted space or a chaotic space. So you'll want to maybe find a way to get yourself to a Whole Foods cafe or to Starbucks or to your local cafe or a restaurant of some sort, because we're going to hone in this practice in the midst of noise and commotion, and we're going to breathe through all of that. And we're going to learn how to tune into the body even when a lot of stuff is happening on the outside. So think about where you'd like to go tomorrow for your practice, and you can either chime in live with me. I'll make a post, or you can just practice this at a later time. Just know that tomorrow, on our last and final day, our 21st day of breathwork, that we're going to be breathing in a loud, crowded space. So yet again, thank you for your practice and for joining me. Talk soon.